Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Alckemy. Welcome to the channel. Looks like everything is working today, hopefully. We are back on Bitwig 5, and hopefully no more crazy slowdown interruptions and all that other stuff. Before we get started, we're going to get through the quick play spells, and then we'll get on to doing whatever we're doing. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And hopefully everybody's good. We need to get through this very quickly. We've got quite a few more submissions today. Let me add this on the Discord. And then let's go ahead and play through these, and then we'll get started. Where am I? I think we're here. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yes. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so this is really good. One thing that I would say is don't be afraid to like really bring out, like, use more distortion, but more so soft distortion, saturation and stuff. Really clip the shit out of everything, because you can get a really big soundstage from just these simple sounds. But this is, yeah, you're definitely on the right track. I don't think that this is a fuse compressor problem. I think that it's more of your mids are sticking out way too much. That's making everything else muffled. So try to dip around that 200 range and see if that helps clean it up. You can also add some white noise on top, but I don't really think that that's a fuse compressor thing. You don't really have a lot of highs to begin with. I think, all right, you're going to hate me for saying this, but hey, Nate, what's up, dude? I think that if we can fix your drums, you're going to be really happy and motivated with like continuing these tracks. But right now, for the most part, especially I've noticed like specifically your kicks, that because they're so distorted, they're actually breaking to the point that they don't really have a transient. See that barrel. Which, if that's what you prefer, I don't want to tell you how to make music and stuff, but if you really want your shit to hit, like, then you kind of have to look at how you treat distorting kicks a little bit differently. Either A, you source something that has a more complex sound for you to start with, or if you're just making it off of pure sine waves like I usually do, then there's an art to the subtlety about making your kicks bump without them sounding like that. Hey Ara, what's up? Oh, I really like that chord progression. Hey yo. I actually really like this. I do wish that there was a little bit of a break between the melody, that maybe it was a little more staccato in certain places, because it sounds like your synths are overlapping. But I think that the melodic aspect and the drums and the groove and stuff, like, it's it's there. It's there. It just needs a little bit of cleanup. Easy to go too far with distortion kick and lose the original distinguished characteristics. Yeah, I mean, because really, like, you only have so many harmonics to work with, and if you push that harmonic up into the clipper, then it begins to like fold, right? And so when it folds, then you lose the original character of the hit that's intended. You can fix it with a low pass filter, but by that, like, you're kind of doing you're being psychotic with, like, doing the same shit over and over again. Yeah, this one is this one is okay. But your kick is so stereo, and the fact that it doesn't have any low end in it means that it's not really going to stand out. Like, it's just kind of there to serve as the purpose of the one. Um, and the only reason why I talk about this is because it seems like you want to go the heavy route with the distortion and stuff, but to me, like, the drums are the most important thing, especially with music like this. Your vibes and all that other stuff are there, but it needs to, it needs to, for me anyways, like, sorry, I really wanted to hit, um, to which I have a free kick tutorial on how to do stuff within Bitwig or whatever. Yeah, check that out, because I think that will help you a lot. That sounded cool for, hold on, intro drums. Yeah, and that's totally fine too. If you're doing something like that, where it's like, um, just having something that's more of the texture realm, but when it's actually supposed to be part of the thing that dances and grooves and stuff, that would be another thing that we could talk about later, Crow. But um, you're close. You're close. It's like not quite. I feel like it's not quite where you want it to be with the way that things move and the way that you vibe out, but you're not far off. And I remember being in this stage, and I have a lot of old tracks to where I'm like, oh, it's kind of there, but it's kind of not. Um, and I still make tracks to where it's not exactly where I want to be, but yeah. Fuck off, Michael. I hate you so much. God. This fucking guy. Ugh. Ugh. I hate you. Why are you? In case if you're wondering, like, I'm pretty sure that he writes all this. So and I think plays it actually. Or maybe not. Or I know that he plays, but I think that, yeah, I think all this stuff is just recorded. I, man. Yeah, you're a G. I still hate you, but you're a G. If you all want to submit a quick play spell, you can do once per day. I left a link to the Discord in the description. As I said before, we are on Bitwig 5 because I'm tired of Beta 6's bullshit. Does anybody have any suggestions on what they want to see or what they want to do today or anything else of the sort? I am so happy that I have my automation back now. This is all I wanted from Bitwig 6. That's it. Oh yeah, fuck that. Like if you've been here the last couple of streams, I've just crashed out, and you know what? I'm usually a pretty calm person, but um, all things considered, with how much technological failures I've had stack up on me the past few days, I'm just like, stop, simplify, stop, fucking relax. Just it's okay, Ian. Just go back to five. We know that it works. Um, yeah, actually, when I first turned my computer on today, um, Bitwig 6 would not open, and that was a reminder of like, dog, stop, stop, because then you're just crazy, right? Unfortunately, I did lose my template, so let's go ahead and build that very quickly, and then I'm pretty open to, you know, I don't know, somebody pick a genre that would be fun for me to do if you like, and then I'll give it a shot. But please don't do like do something that I would have fun making, not some, you know, bitch ass country step bullshit, hippy dippy, whatever. Okay, thanks, love you, bye. We need two compactors. Unrelated, but am I in Frequent's Discord? How does one get into his Discord? I am in his Discord, but I think that you could just go to his channel and find an invite there, if I'm not mistaken. We need two of these. I need an audio track, and we're gonna go group, label this as kicks. Need an audio track. Out of this, we're gonna label this as, wait, group this, label this as snares. I need an audio track. Group this as percussion. Then we're gonna go compactor. Duplicate this twice. This one is gonna go to kick pre. This one is gonna go to snare pre. Master pre. And then what I'm gonna do instead is just go here and then go here. Oh shit. Wait. Wait. I forgot that I think that I need to set this to sidechain input 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Luckily my mastering, or like my chain, is pretty easy to do. I've got it pretty much memorized by this point. We can do this. Drums. Oh, wait. Hold it. Nope. Rename. So what happened was I saved my template in Bitwig 6, and so now I don't have that anymore, unfortunately, but it's not that big of a deal. He used to have a link, but I actually can't find it now. Let me see if, can I try to find it for you after the stream, perhaps? But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'll get you where you want to be. Okay? Don't you worry. No, no, don't apologize. I'm just being silly. We're gonna use a clipper. Turn it off. And then there's that. On the percussion, we've got that. We're gonna use a clipper here as well. Clip everything. Clip everything. Effects channel 1, we need a distube culture. We'll just turn it off for now. Oh shit, what was on this? What about fusing slow halftime with double time fills from another genre? Oh god, like can you, what? What? I said simple, Nate. Simple. Simple. I'm not a musical genius. I didn't vibe with his music before. I have a whole, like, I have a huge playlist of stuff that I could recommend you to. He's pretty prolific. In fact, I might send him a text and be like, "Hey, What are you doing? Come back on the channel soon. Um, yeah, well, I mean, remember before halftime was a thing, there was drum step, right? And like people like Tut Tut Child would do the whole thing to where like they would slow their whole riff down or slow their whole section down or something like that. We can do something like that, or I don't know. Are you saying that you want me to make something like Shades? Is that what's going on? Okay. So one cool trick that I learned is we're gonna call this pre-master. And we're gonna go here. Then we're gonna go to the input of I think 3. Yeah. Um Get out the sign compression base. It's like a frequent thing, yeah. What am I doing? Oh, right. Analog heat plus effects. This is gonna go to output 9 and 10. Shift Command T? No. Option T? Shift Command, Option Command T. This is going to go to fuse compressor. We're going to turn this off, put a clipper on it. Pre-master pre. There we go. Okay, so that's what we wanted, I think. So now anything that goes into this, we can mute this. And then send this into here. And then this will go into input 3. And 4? I think. Let me try. Do I have latency issues doing the hybrid thing with... Not really. Yeah, I don't usually have issues, to be honest. No, I don't think I'm going to either. I have this. This this is like everything that I could ever... This and Faceplant is everything I could ever want and need within a synth. And whenever people are like, yo, you need to check out this synth, I'm like, I have this. Yeah, and I think that's with... If you're doing the cross grade, it's so expensive. So expensive. And like they didn't come out with anything that was significant to me. I was like, okay, that's it? Like No wavetable maker, no, um, no change to the effects system, to the modulation. It's like, the fuck? Yeah, more sounds. Great. Okay. I thought that was pretty whatever, so. Yeah, I'm so tired of companies not doing that. It's like, dog, that is almost like bare minimum now. Fucking ButterSynth is $12 and it has a robust wavetable maker. What are you doing? Houseway. Okay, so I think that I have my template set up. Let me turn this off. Wait. Iridium. Iridium. Same with that new Ghost synth. Well, that's been out for a couple years, right? Oh, this is not quite done yet. I have a couple more things to do. Sorry. Pro L2. And then, oh my God. Rolling sampler. Rolling sampler. And then we need a glue compressor. We're just going to turn this off. Then we need a Pro Q4. There we go. And this is pretty much all we need for that, I believe. I feel like there's, oh, a mono tool. Mono. There we go. So we can check a mono signal from that. I also like supporting small teams doing really cool stuff, but I feel the same with synths. With Faceplant and Harmor, I'm done. Yeah, I did purchase something called Sign Machine. That's an independent project, pretty cool additive synth. Well, additive makes sense because there's not really a whole lot of things on here in the market for that, right? And even some spectral synth, but it's like sometimes it gets to the point to where that stuff is so overhyped as well that it's just like, okay, cool. We get it. It's a spectral synth. And then, people, oh my God. And it's like, yo, just, can you stop for just a second and just take a breath? Just take a breath. As much as I love the new Bitwig 6 Dark theme, there is a certain charm to the old light theme here. Well, I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck? I prefer the dark theme. That being said, oh yeah, I also need an oscilloscope. Right. Oscilloscope. Oscilloscope. We're gonna put that right here. Right here, Playboy. There we go. And let me see. Wait, what? Oh, that's cool. That's nice. Sorry. Yes. Okay, so now we need to open up a new template, new project. I don't like that. Wait, what? Huh? Is there a way to save as default? Oh. Yeah, whatever. If I need to change it, I will, but no. 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 Okay. Is it? Oh, thank you. Okay. Fair. Fair. Valid. Valid. Totes. GG's. GGWP. Well played. Okay. I'll take it. Thank you. Anyway. All right. Now that we have that, I think that we're good to go. So what do we want to do today? I'll fix that later. Let's go PP. I don't know. I kind of want to do something that's just like, if you're looking for a vibe to produce, you could look up Portrait of Mr. Boogie, like horror electronic stuff. All right. What are we doing here? Hold on. I'm really not necessarily looking for horror stuff, but I'll take a look. No. No. No, not really looking for that kind of thing. Um still wanting to do something in the realm of really vibey shit. I personally, I really want to make something that's going to be like a super fucked up beat. So maybe we can just find something here and go off of that. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh man. All my stuff is... Yes, I did. Okay, so the other issue that I'm running into here is that I need to set this here to do a couple of things. So okay, yeah. No. Let me just go to a new project very fast. I forgot that there was a couple of other things that I did not do. So first off, we need to go in here and we need to map these. So we need to go to this, not this, this, and this is going to be 8. This is going to be 7. This is going to be 9. There we go. Then I need to remap that. Then I need to make sure that this was off. So that way there's not any crazy CPU things going on. And I think that's it. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay. So we'll save that as the template now. Save that as a default template. And the reason why I wanted to do this very quickly was because I don't want to have to go back and open up another project and have to worry about setting these up now. But like having these as a quick shortcut is such a nice thing. Okay. I think that we can also just go back to what I was doing with rolling sampler. Sample pack, date modified, rolling sampler. And I'll just pull this out. And then we can just go from here. So. We'll start with this. Yeah, like this is so much more responsive and so much more like, geez. Yeah, thank you. This Ryan dude is trying to devour your soul. Probably Mr. B in disguise. Uh, Probably not. Ryan's pretty cool. I really like some of those sounds that are within here, like isolated. Some stuff that's just a little bit more high pitch, like that. Did I just post process my beatbox recording? No, I used Life and then fucked it up even more. Hmm. Have I tried though? Oh, of course. Got a lot of songs like that. Cool. So let's bring up the browser now. Hmm. Let's try some of that. And my thing is like there's stuff that I want to keep adding to it, but I don't want it to be too much. Let's try to quantize that audio. And let's try to slice this. Just see what this does. And then oh. And set that to repitch. And then we can kind of split these out in a way that might do something cool. I don't know. We'll see. It's probably going to sound stupid, but it might not. Let's see what that sounds like together now. This is kind of getting closer to what I'm looking for because I want it to be like, now that I'm hearing it, it's like, it might need to be a little bit faster though. But I really like the boom, right? Although that's pretty fucked. And I like that. That's fucking sick. I like that quite a bit. It's messed up and in a good way. This might have been 82. Wow, what a beat. There we go. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I can pull that out. In a sound design rabbit hole looking for bass main theme, but it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, it's pretty common. It's pretty common, and this is where I get stuck a lot too. But I mean, you kind of just have to throw everything in the book at it, everything in the kitchen sink, because sometimes it's like you're just one step away from finding something really cool, you know. So I wanted to try an 808. I wanted to try a Reese. I wanted to try, you know, just different stuff that I'm like, all right, how does this? Yeah. Oh, you know. It's kind of interesting. Trying to see if there's another place that I can throw this in that will do something interesting. You know, something kind of like that. But I think the other thing now is we just need a vibe. And I think that if you just try to go off of this, just writing something from the sub, then it really is difficult. Even a Reese, right? Even something else that, you know what I mean? Like, it's really hard to just write to that, especially because the drums are so loud. Sometimes it might be better to take a break from this and move all this shit over here and start somewhere over in this region and just be like, okay, fresh start. Let's find, you know, some other kind of vibe. Or, you know, you can also go into your sample packs and stuff, and which this would be mine, BB, whatever. I usually don't like to do this though, because it's kind of a rabbit hole and you become really desensitized to the main idea that you were working off of. You had some glitches before. Where are they? You didn't like them? They're in there. You know, you could do that if you wanted to, but hey, what's up, ISO? You know, that could go somewhere. But typically speaking, you could do something like that. Just, you know, try to not take it too serious, because otherwise, if you're trying to be all... The best way to write is when you already have an idea, you know, but when you're searching for shit and you don't really know, this is... Every single artist I know goes through this. Something like that. But I think that coming back over here and starting with a vibe is going to be the way to go. Yeah, very crouchy. And so I'm going to rely on... I'm going to rely on this to come up with something for me. So I'm going to go shift random over here, by the way, and then hit this, and then we'll just see what we can get. Maybe make that half speed. Right. As stupid as this is, you know, we can start to send this through different stuff now. Which, actually, some of that's kind of interesting. Right? And then we can build off of this. Which that was kind of neat as well. Oh my gosh, is this not like a Bitwig 6 thing? Like, what the fuck? Is this like an indexing problem or like what? Oh my god, dude. That's a literally like going to wipe my fucking computer and just not have anything except for Bitwig. Maybe fuse compressor. Sorry. Right? So we've got stuff like that. Um sorry. Yeah, that first part, that da 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 da. That, whatever that is. Like, even if we did that melody and we just had like a right? So Yeah, maybe we can take some of this over here now and just try to place this and not worry about the pitch so much, but just play around with different ideas that we've extracted from this. So that's kind of what I do whenever I'm looking for hooks or anything and I don't know what to put in. You know, because even if it's like something like this, I still like that F, but if we can keep that here. And that's also an option too, so we could go like cool, it's an idea. Yeah, cool. So we could do that. We could do this. Pull this off. Make this go up.
Check it out. Check. 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 Check.
Cool. So we kind of have an idea now that's like, you know, with a little bit of material to work with. And so
Check.
and sometimes this works out, sometimes it doesn't, and that's the, you know, that's kind of the give and take with this workflow. Um Unfortunately, it's just one of those things that you have to take a stab at it and see what happens. Oops. But it's, you know, as you do it more and more, you kind of become accepting to, like, okay, it worked today, it didn't work tomorrow or whatever, you know. Never retrigger on comb filter LFO. I might have not. I might have just forgotten. But I think it's fine for now. I'm more so just concerned with what I'm like building at the moment, which I will turn this off at some point, but please do not watch every single step and wait for the opportunity to give me advice. I appreciate it. Convolution. Oh, all good. Delay. It's still too much. But I will satisfy your request. No, I don't think he was trying to backseat. I think that I was just throwing that out there. Um, I don't think that's what was going on. Sometimes I want help, you know? Sometimes I'm like, hey, what do you all like? Actually, at the beginning of today, I was like, hey, what do you guys want to do? And I was like, hey, what are we doing? Which is how I've been feeling almost every day. But okay, cool. This is a good start. So let's. Hey, Chase, what's up, dude? What's up, dude? Dude. Yeah, it's also like I'm a little bit more apprehensive, or wait, not apprehensive. Yeah, maybe apprehensive is the right word. A little more apprehensive when new people come in and start trying to tell me what to do. Then I'm like, hey. But for the most part, like most of you all are regulars in here, and so it's not that big of a deal. Hey, what's up, Harley? Nice. I like that. Give this a little bit of this. Okay, now we can introduce a little bit more noise on the top. Wants to get the gestalt of the process, and he's great as a guide into these strange territories. It's not every little step, as each of us will have our own little different steps. Like I said, man, it depends. If I'm in the middle and I'm like making lots of decisions and stuff like back to back, then I'm usually like, hey, just let me cook. And then if sometimes I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do. I'm going to see if I can push this up just a little bit further. Nah, I fucked it up. Showcase tons of similar bases. Why taking the time to build from scratch? It's just practice. Thank you for the follow. Clardosh. I'm probably butchering the fuck out of your name. I'm really sorry, but thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, I think that it's important to practice. You know, it's like why. Fuck. What's something that we all know to death, but we still do it? I don't know. Dribbling basketballs, or practicing punches and kicks, or cartwheels and shit. Or like drawing exercises, all that stuff. These are things that you know to death, but are fundamentally there to, for one, keep fresh, but two, I always do it a little bit different. Yeah, I want a little bit of top end on this, so I think I'm just going to grab an EQ and push that up. Plus, I think that it's also good for people to see like how this stuff comes together, because I get questions about it all the time. But, I will say, I really think that my past streams are fucking gold mines, because you have a paper trail of all these tracks that I've made. And even if you don't like them, if there's one thing that you like out of the track, you know what I mean? Then you can watch and see how it was done and look at, the individual, everything. Like I don't always explain shit, because sometimes I just get lost in the moment of whatever it is that I'm doing. But I still think that it's really good for that. So, you know, it's something that I think is helpful for everybody, long story short. Hey, Michael, what's up?
Check.
Why is bro crashing out? Because I'm sick of this bullshit. Yeah, I do.
Check.
Why is that so quiet?
Check.
Yeah, but if you don't have the sounds you need, like, you need a way to get to the sounds, so you have... I could spend 5 minutes doing sound design, or I could spend 5 minutes doing this. Like, what do you prefer? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's no different. Do I recommend live? No, not really. I would just watch my videos and what's it called? Make a percussive generator. Like, life has a lot of cool things about it, but it has a lot more non-cool things about it that drive me fucking crazy. Vegas choice. Oh, next week. Okay. Been hearing your tunes on Vision Radio. Good stuff. Oh, let's go. Yeah. Well, in that case, I'm so sorry. I don't know who you are, but I'm probably guessing I don't make drum and bass as good as you do, but I do make drum and bass. I sent a couple tunes to Vision and never got a response. But, you know, what can you say? Let's go. Yeah, congrats on your releases. I will say though, I'm more of a halftime person. Wait. Transit control. But I can show you some DMB stuff here in a second if you like. I prefer to instantly upload ideas from my brain. Sometimes you hear something unbelievably cool and next minute it's gone. It fucking sucks. So that's where like... That's where the term audiating comes in. So... Well, which you might already be familiar with because you were talking about beatboxing and stuff, but that's no different. You know, but if you can sing out a melody or whatever, like, I don't have a melody idea for this, but I have a lot on my phone, and sometimes I'll just put that in. Actually, that last dubstep track that I wrote, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, Identity Crisis, like, this was a result of a straight beatbox. So like this groove was, I just put it into the track and then was like, okay, and then that was it. And then there was this part right here on the second piece where I was like, yeah, I really wanted this to go like boom, bow, boom, 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 boom. And so that kind of just came into play. But yeah, I think that like audiating is what it's called. My partner and I, Corey, we have a whole segment on it in our interview because she's a classically trained pianist slash composer. But really trying to like sing shit out of like, you know, and it doesn't always have to be a melody. It could just be a rhythm, you know? So like I love halftime or whatever. So if I wanted to make something like that, hold on, let me make sure that the mic is going to catch it. You know, if I'm like, yeah, the mic isn't catching it, but you know, like put that into your DAW and then, you know, figure out the timing of it or whatever. And as you make more beats and stuff, you'll kind of get a better feel of what tempo. You can always use a metronome as well or whatever that will help you. And yeah, I think for me though, like I'm always looking for things that surprise my imagination or surprise my expectations. And that's why I try to do sound design a lot, because I want it to be something where I start with a familiar territory. Let's say like, I don't know, a bass like this, you know, and then sometimes I'm like, all right, well now I'm just going to chuck a thing on here, like a rack, and be like, do something cool. Let's see what this does. That did nothing. Let's try a different one. You know what I mean? Let me see here. Let me see if any of these are interesting, because sometimes they're cool. Like that works, so we might keep that because that gives it a little bit more of an interesting. This definitely is super dry and ugly, but yeah. Regarding some of the drum and bass that I do, the heaviest tune that I have is Your Virulence. This isn't so much as a drum and bass tune as it would be what, a tech step? But no, but sometimes I use it as a vocoder. How did I not use sidechaining on it? I don't know, it just worked. Kind of. I can open the project since you all are asking me a lot of questions about it. Let me see where this is. Track 3. Track 3. I made this in Bitwig 5, right? I hope. Yes. I mean, there was a few chops in here, but for the most part, it's just a drum loop that I made in Superior Drummer. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, so this is the main break, and I didn't really even separate the kicks and the snares. I just... The reason why it sounds the way that it does is because I have snares, like big snares layered over it, which were also made in Superior Drummer. You know, shit like that. And so that helps give it like that explosive sound or whatever. But for the most part, it's just these overlapped with each other. I think the thing is that these sit within their own frequency ranges, and that contributes to not having, you know, as much of an issue. But it's literally just like sub and drums for the most part if you listen to it. And then of course, like, yeah, you've got your little fills and shit here. Sorry, here. But these are just throws, you know, so. And then here with this boom, boom, wom, 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 wom. Yeah, like this is just straight up like playing over the top, which I don't really, I don't know. I just didn't really give a shit. Sometimes when you push everything into a clipper, it'll just start moving things out of the way. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything extra that I did, which I don't really think so, other than like some texture building and stuff. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I do have a softer side to drum and bass as well. Let me see here. Who I am, part 2. I like playing this one. This one's really nice and pretty smooth. Oh, this was a two-parter. Because the first one was just a super bite off of Sleepnet, like embarrassingly, but whatever, I liked it. And then I wanted to do like an original piece to this. Yeah, so anyway, but yeah, I'm mostly halftime. I like really fucked up and bouncy beats and stuff. She is like my, how do you say, I've spent so much time with that person that he just like left a huge stain in the most positive way on my music. Shout out to Lisejo. But I mean, yeah, dude, it's we've had so many conversations and things, and he has done so much for me as far as talking to me about beat structures and all that other shit that's kind of just like become my identity, I guess. I had all the sound design and shit before him and I started talking, so a lot of basses and whatever. But between him, Cage, and Zane Wolf, and all the people that I have interviews with on this channel, which are all somewhat more or less in the world of halftime, except for the people that I haven't done lessons with, they kind of just were like, here you go, here's the path. And then now it's been up to me to just like stop fighting my imagination and make stuff. And that's kind of why I'm here every day, is because that's what we do. Regarding this stuff, I don't know. I just like to make fucked up beats, and I like this beat way more than what's under it. But yeah, that's just kind of part of it.
Check. 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 Check.
Yeah, like this beat's awesome. I just don't like what's under it. So yeah. And where I've been at lately with a lot of sound design stuff is just looking for applicable texture. I think that's the best way I can describe it is like I don't even necessarily want musical shit in here. I just want cool subs and like clanks and shit. I don't know if you all have seen the video that I recently posted, which is regarding making percussive elements and stuff. Oh, thank you. Um, but I've been trying to like look more into this stuff. Bonk. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna do this instead. But just percussive makers and all of that to utilize instead, just because I think that generative music. Do I even have any texture makers on this? I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. Digital comping, table perk. No. What was where are all of my percussive makers? Are those all inside of Eternum? I guess so. Just making shit like this, it's just like randomized percussion. It sometimes has a tone. Granted, this is a super old patch, but you know, taking something like that and instead of trying to go like the Robu route and creating something that's equally as fucked up. Actually, this is kind of a cool thing. If we stretch that out and then maybe add like a clipper to this. You know, I'm a big Infiltrator and Portal fan. Making them together gets insane results. Have you used Beam? Have you seen Beam? Beam is kind of that and Snap Heap. This needs to separate itself because they're occupying the same frequency range. Do actually, yeah, that might be kind of nice. That's great too. Okay, this is a little more. A little more interesting to me. Maybe we can use a time shift. And then we can place this here. Thanks, dude. Do. I will say though that for some reason, like percussion shit like this, that's like relatively atonal, is very difficult to mix. At least it's been in my experience. But also, Jesus Christ, the clicks. Jesus clicks. Okay. And then now we can create like cool interactions where it feels like it's cutting. Maybe like here, here. And then having like a bouncy 808 or something was kind of the main thing that I was trying to go for here. But one thing with this is that there's pieces of it that are a little sharp that hurt my ears. And it could just be that this is competing with other shit, but dude, where is this? My dog is snoring and making really strange sounds. Yeah, that's fucking cool. And I might spread that out a little bit, but we'll see. It's a good starting point, though, I think. Yeah, let me see if I were to do something like this. Make that over just a bit. And then place this. Was this where it was before? Maybe here, or just like fuck it up and try to create a relationship with these sounds, because that's really what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's getting there. Okay. There it is. Okay. That's a section. And then we just need like a cool 808 or something to make that a little more interesting. Wait. I got it. You guys ready? Nice. Sorry. Duped again. Duped again. What more would you expect from somebody like me? Okay, I'm not really sure. Not really sure what I want to do for this, but I'm just going to make a bunch of decisions over this 808 and try to see if I can come up with some kind of interesting sound. Try a bit crusher first and see what that sounds like. That's all right. Something else that I like to do is create a parallel chain here. And hi, bro. How are you? Here from Colombia. Oh, what's up? Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for stopping in and saying what up. And I'm going to draw a wonky wavetable. Wonky table. And I don't really care about what this looks like. Oh, maybe that. I do care about that. But actually, no, I don't. I don't even give a shit about that. It doesn't matter because this isn't going to be used for bass stuff. This is going to be used for texture. And so that's where you can break a lot of the rules of, other than maybe like being mindful of what happens up here. But if we send a signal into this and do this, Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Okay. I'm glad I just gave it like a quick fire shot. Yeah. Then sometimes you can get some interesting stuff like this too. We're going to need like 7 of these. I'm just kidding. 1, but You know, you can get some cool stuff like that that provides nice texture over the top. Maybe that's not the answer, but yeah. Maybe that is. Who knows? I'm gonna set this to like -2. And so we need we nust. We just need something that is going to have a rhythm under this that can play along with the relationship of and then something that we can always do to cheat is we can play under the kicks on this. Something kind of like this. Maybe we can switch this up. Okay, and my next initial impulse is to try to make everything super short for one. Like cut off any of the tails that are in here. And then also like just clean everything up, because in order for this to be as swanky, I guess, as I want it to, it's gonna have to be very like this. So and I want this to like, this right here is, it feels like it's pulling away from the space. So let's see if we can pull that off, and then try to create the push and pull that we've created. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I still want this to be a little bit more abrasive though. And I also would like to see if, wait. Maybe like a frequency shifter plus or something, and just like create a melody with this that is completely arbitrary of what it's supposed to be. Because I don't need this to be in key. I just wanted to do something cool. That's kind of cool, but not quite what I'm looking for. Um, yeah, I like that too. And maybe I can use another frequency shifter to try to like tune the overall thing. Yeah, it's getting there, getting closer to what I'm looking for, but it's definitely a grind. This isn't the kind of music that I'm used to making, but it's something that I always wanted to. It's a track that I always wanted to produce that was just like really clonky. Something that I think will help with this as well is if we, oops, if we make this into a notch here. Oops. And then we go, where's the magic thing? Here we go. You know, something like that or whatever. You absolutely need to make these for us to try. Oh man, well, like if I can pull it off, I'll put it out. But I've tried many times and have not succeeded. So but that's also the other thing is like trying to get the relationship right for the bass line. Got some other 808s, but I'm not really happy with like how these are interacting. Let me try a square wave with a sub. And then what I'll do is just dip this here. And then add a note. Nope. Note F1 88. Right click. Wait. Oh, this is off of a percentage. Fuck. Okay. Whatever. We'll just make it go up there because it doesn't need to. There we go. So that'll be key tracked. And I want this to be, well, we'll see. Something that's more of like a bounce 808. And so sometimes by doing doing this off both, increasing this, you get a little bit more of that. And then having like another one of these. So yeah, that's a little bit more of like that. Um, hmm. Let's throw this here. Okay. Well, that makes no sense. What? Oh, now it does make sense because I was pushing it through the clipper. Something else that we could try is giving this a little bit here, and we could even do something like this as well with different. Okay, I like that, but I don't like the I don't like that hit now. Yeah, something like that. I wish that I had a way to manipulate this mod wheel. I guess what I could do is just leave this here. Boom, boom, ksh, boom, boom, ksh, boom, boom, ksh, something like that, right? Right. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe just getting into like pitch manipulation. Now, it might help if I actually have these lined up where they need to be. We could put it there. Yeah, so now this is the part where I'm like, okay, this still isn't working, but I'm not really sure why. Because I think that even still, what I would like this to do is I want this to bounce. Maybe I just need to add more shit. I don't want to do. I also, yeah, don't want to do the typical like duh duh, something like that, which it works, but something different maybe. That kind of works. I hate his voice. Hate it.
Check. Check. Check.
There we go. That's much better.
Check. 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 Check.
Well, what happens if I
Check.
make it a little bit higher?
Check. Check. Check.
Oh, right on. I'm just gonna start adding shit in here randomly. I actually like my wheel up better than for this context. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm spending so much time on this just on this section, but like it's like it feels like growing pains, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 4, 5, 6. Have I heard of Chi? Nah. Who's that? What? Oh, oh Lord. Chi? Nah, it sounds like he sounds like he sounds like a doofus. You're trolling, right? Surely you're trolling. No. Censor, you're trolling, right? I forgot. I want Alk, just Alk snare. Because I've got all these other ones. Wait. Alk. Oh. CSR. There we go. I actually really like this. We might do a switch up here for that. Oh, this is the... Wait, where? Yeah, we could use something like that. I don't know. We'll just put it there for now. Since Chi and Cage pretty much taught me everything I know about this genre. That's why I was fucking with you. We're just like my regular, like, psh. Yeah, that's more so what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's see if we can get some other cool stuff in here.
There's no if, no ass, no bust, no whys and houses. There's no if, no ass, no bust, no whys and houses. There's no if, no ass, no bust, no whys and houses. There's no if, no ass, no bust, no. There's no if, no ass, no bust, no whys and houses. There's no if, no ass, no bust, no whys and houses. Unless it's on a rampage. There's no if, no ass, there's no if, no ass, there's no if, no ass, no bust, no whys and houses. There's no if, no ass, no bust, no whys and houses. Unless it's on a rampage. There's no if, no ass. There's no if, no ass, no bust, no whys and houses. There's no if, no ass, no.
Have I heard of Mr. Carmack? Bruh. No, never. Never heard of Mr. Carmack. I've also never heard of Team Supreme. I've also never heard of who's TS Ruda? TS Ruda? Who are these people? Who are these people you speak of? Tell me, goddammit. Who are they? And where is my daughter? Um, Dumb joke. But Jay Dilla. Okay, yeah, you're trolling. You, sir, are out of troll tokens. Do you hear me? I don't want to hear another one. Not another one of you. Pay the toll. Yeah, and your toll is buy my album. Frequency shifter. You're selling albums? Yeah, I have albums. What, you think I'm on here because I don't know why I can't even think of another reason why I would be on here. Much compression, much yes. Big ratio, mid attack, mid release, a little bit of makeup gain. Put a clipper on that bitch. Sell lessons and membership. Bro, if I Ooh. You do have a point, but no, like if I wasn't about the music, then I don't think I would be trying to sell anything else, to be honest. Just because like what would the point be? Oh yeah, hey, you should totally buy a lesson, but I don't make music and I don't make good music. Like, ooh. Wow, I really like when it does that. Hey Jeffrey, what's up? Okay, so I'm gonna pull back off of this just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, I feel that. Try to control that just a little bit. I'm gonna set all of these to a bar so that way I'll try to capture more of what I was liking. Yeah, still not quite there, but we can just take this and keep working on it or something, but um fucking do shit like this and, you know, get in here and get dirty with it. Thanks, dude. Yeah, this is something that we could potentially work with in the future. I will say, like, my younger years were definitely a lot more experimental than what I've come into as of late, but there's still times that I'll go back to IDM or just like insanely like weird shit, but I think for the most part it's just been one of those things that actually shit, sorry. Very fast. Very fast. There we go. I kind of want a little bit of sizzle on that, like a We can move everything else around here below. Maybe a little bit faster. Maybe a little. Yeah, whatever. Fuck. Just do the thing. A little snake rattle. Is this an F? Or D sharp? That is an F. Okay. I thought this was not an F. wow. That was sick. Yeah, all of that was really cool. We could probably use that for different parts of this that require some kind of switchy doohickey. I don't just want to throw neurobass in here without context. So hey, who's that guy? Fuck that guy. No, I'm just kidding. That's sick. I just need to get the reverb off of that. And where is this, the... Is it from this? Oh, yeah. Okay. I still think that it deserves a little bit. Just a little bit of reverb, but... I really like that. I think that there's something to it. was gonna play Outer Worlds 2, but now you have to load up FL. Let's go. That's pretty sick too. Decisions. Yeah. And sometimes just adding more shit and having the patience to sit with this. Cause like we haven't even gotten past bar 4 yet, which I'm really sorry. Most of the time, like the pace that I have with making tracks is so much faster, but yeah, I feel that. When several years ago, like I would love when like all of my favorite producers would go live and stream and I would just watch. Sometimes I would record. No, it's an FM patch. If anyone's interested in these sounds, it's in the latest pack that I put out on alchemy.com. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, maybe not that last thing. I got a little too into it, but what the fuck? Um Sorry. let's pull some of these guys in. There we go. That's what I wanted. Where is that? One. I actually like that. At some point, I'm gonna need a bunch of glitches and shit, but Give me 1 second, guys. Hello? Hi, this is him. Okay. No, it should be good. Next week at 2:30. You got it. Thank you so much. You too. Bye. Sorry, that was the dentist calling me. I got a schedule for next week. Doing pretty good though. I've been taking really good care of my teeth. I'm pretty proud of how well I've been doing. I say that, and then I'm gonna go, and they're gonna be like, "Your teeth are fucked," and I'm like, "No," but no. Let's see if I can create a pattern here. A little pattern. A little pattern McGattern. There we go. See if that does anything. Thanks, Angelo. There was like a whoa sound that I made earlier today. Where did I make that? No, not that one. Did I did make that one. There it is. Sick. Wow, that sounds great. That was supposed to be somewhere. We'll just take that sound and let that be. And that way I don't have to do it again. And just maybe cut it off. Really want like a boom 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 boom. That would be really cool. So yeah, I'm really glad that I was able to at least get a little bit further in this because I think that it's important to see like for one how everyone struggles through the same shit. You know what I mean with fuck, I have no idea what to do and I went through several ideas, right? Of different track ideas and I guess this is what we're settling on, but part of it is trying to be open. Part of it is like getting to a point where one idea leads to the next idea. We're going to bounce this in place and then we're going to make this much more I'm going to see where that's oscillating at. Arr. My dog, she makes the funniest noises. She gets so stressed out when other people come to the window. Ooh, yeah. Maybe like a little bit of stereo or something could be nice as well. Or maybe even a comb filter, LFO, note trigger, never retrigger, slow. Maybe I do want it to retrigger this time. Ah, see? See fudge. Doesn't really make a difference, but multi-pass. Alckemy titty. Let's see what that sounds like. Do I want to switch this into like the boom? I don't know. Maybe. And that's how you make a Silent Hill siren. But Yeah, dude, this is shaping up nicely. Does anybody have any questions on anything? This would be a little bit louder. God damn it. Yeah, I kind of want this to be even more fucked up too, though, you know, because right now, like, I'm banking on like a single riff, and so mm, hmm, that's pretty cool. Maybe I can do something interesting with it. Whoa. Really like that, but oh, that's why. Yeah. Oh, that's why. Hmm. We can just add that in the background for like different shit. Just a little whoop, little little whoop, you know, little bit of whoop. Never hurt nobody. Different stuff like that I think is really nice to have over the top. I really don't want to overproduce it, but it's just little things like that I believe help make the track stand out and have a little bit more longevity for. Oh, that's kind of nice too. Just I like that too. I would probably want that to be more of like a. Da, 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 da. You could probably use that. I can't tell you how nice it is to be using Bitwig 5 and like the speed and the snappiness of it and all that is just. You can probably even just do like a sting or something. Wow. Okay. Oh shit. That is so fucking cool. Oh man. That it needs to be simplified. Wow, man, that's so fucking. Oh wait, I have this rim shot somewhere, right? Is that still saved in here? Oh man, I think that I overlapped it. What is this? Oh, that's what we started with, wasn't it? No. Fuck. Actually, if it's in here, yeah, fuck. That's okay. There was a rim shot in here somewhere that I was like, "Ooh, that's really nice." No, it needs to be more subtle. That's a candidate. This might be the one I was looking for. Okay, so now I hear something really cool right here where I want it to be like. Yeah, I appreciate you guys still sticking around. I'm having a lot of fun right now. What the fuck? Yeah, when it goes low like that, that's fucking awesome. I just love like how it is a little bit busy, but I don't give a shit. Like for now, I just really enjoy like the texture and the push and the pull because uh I wanted it to be something that's just like super fucked. And I think part of what makes it like that with this beat is having um there's a snare on here on the 2, I think, or on the 4 rather. Yeah, that's just super early compared to this. So and I actually need to do that on this because I want to maintain the same groove. But really just pushing this forward like a lot with that. Okay, so maybe if we can figure out something interesting with this. I want to have some other kind of vocal. Like, I really should just go buy a sample pack that has a bunch of chants and like, hey yo, and like fucking yeah, check whatever. Because I always want those and I can never find them. Actually, this is something that we could use as a fit. So with the yeah. So we can do something with a brand. Yeah. Like even that's so helpful. I need a different saying right here because I really like this like might be able to use that if I go to Elastic Pro and just set this to -8. Maybe not. That's unfortunate. Yeah, but just some kind of thing like that, you know, helps a lot. That's fucking sick. Let me see if I can whip that. That needs to be tighter. 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 Dope. Even just like a little magic like that, just that still needs to be there, I think. See, that makes that part so much cooler right there, because it's just like a little... yeah. Yeah, this has most of the balance that I want within it. I wish that I had more confidence and like less percussion and more spacing of what is filled with, but it does have a lot of the stuff that I want this to be like, this is something I want you to bob your head to and be like, "Oh shit." That's cool. And that's part of like the joy that I get out of making like really fucked up beats is just like that, oh shit, what that fucking pocket, man. You know what I mean? And like that's where I really enjoy making like these kinds of hip hoppy beats. And there's a really difficult balance with trying to do that with like heavy basses and shit. But I'm glad that I come back to this stuff that's a little bit more subtle and a little bit more in the 808 realm because it is easier to digest, I think, since I'm already using really abrasive rhythms and whatnot. Hi, baby. I love you. You're a good girl. Are you a good puppy? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Does anybody have any questions about today? I had a really good time making this. Actually, the beginning of this sucked before I got into something that I actually liked. But we'll continue this on Saturday. I'm going to have a bit of a schedule change for the next couple of months because I'm doing physical therapy on Fridays now. So that's kind of a bitch. Um, but maybe I'll pick up Sundays. Yeah, maybe Sundays. Maybe Sundays. I don't know. What days do you all have available? Or what days are you all able to pop and stream and just say what's up? Or do you all have a preference? I usually stream. Well, I usually actually just get to streaming like right now, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah. Excuse me. It's almost time. It's almost time. I need like 20 more minutes. Okay, sweetie? Okay, can I have kisses? Thank you. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. I'm across the world, so unfortunately, I'm gonna get there when I can for most creators. Yeah, I get that. I get that. But, it could always be a thing too, to where like I've always wondered about that as well, like where my demographic is. I think that most people are in the US, but I think most people are like on the east side of the US, if I'm not mistaken. And so it's kind of hard trying to figure out, all right, where do I want to place this? She's such a snuggle monster. You are a snuggle monster. You are a good doggo. A good snuggle doggo. I'm in Australia, so I'm different time and day to the US. Yeah, it's always been a challenge trying to figure out like when is a good time for the majority of people. But um yeah, I mean what is it today for you? Thursday already? Thursday. Tis be Thursday. Yeah, 11 a.m. So I mean, I guess even if I did like same time but on a Sunday or something, you know what I mean? You could catch the morning. And that's kind of the benefit of streaming later in the evening is if it's like, let me see, if it's Wednesday right now, it's 5:34 p.m. where I'm at on a Wednesday. And that's usually I think where I try to meet the middle ground because people that are in Europe, it's a little bit early, but not like deathly early. People in Australia, it's what is that? Like 12. It's like 18 hours ahead. Yeah, so if it's 11ish or 18 and a half maybe because it's 5:35 and if it's 11 then yeah 5.5 hours let's just say plus 12. um So I suppose it's not too early. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll figure it out. Also, I've been kicking around the idea of doing another November challenge. If anybody's interested, of doing like a 30-day beat challenge, start to finish. I haven't pulled the trigger on it, but I've been trying to get some feedback from people that may or may not be interested. Yeah. Just give myself a month to write some bullshit, but write something every day. I don't even think that I'm going to do like categories or anything. I'm just going to be like, yo, you need to write a beat a day and finish it and make sure that you have something to submit. But yeah, there's that. I'm up for it, but I'm more hobbyist level of skill. Well, it doesn't matter. Like the quality of what I'm doing is going to be shit too, because I need to like that's the whole point, right? Is to just use what you have and be like, all right, you got to make something today, and just start to finish. Intro, 8-bar loop, outro, like a minute long tops. But you have to do it for 30 days straight. Or wait, are there 31 days in November? Yeah, 31 days straight. Something like that. She probably needs to go out. Yeah, well, I guess I'll make a Discord thing on it and maybe a video or something. We can do that. But aside from that, guys, I think that there's not really much else that I want to do today. If you like the sounds that I've provided, I did just release a faceplant pack on my website at alchemy.com. Most of you are normies, so that doesn't apply to you. It applies to anybody else that watches this VOD later in time. So please don't feel like I'm trying to advertise to you because I'm sure that you're sick of hearing it. And I feel terrible even trying to sell people shit in this economy, but fuck, man, I gotta make money too. Aside from that, I'll try to wrap this up this weekend at some point and see what I can do about that. I got bills to pay. Yeah, I don't know, man. You're right, but it's just one of those things that I think what I'm going to do is record a bunch of these sounds and then I'll have Little Pinky put it together in a short and then try that and see if I can, get some sales going. But yeah, man, it's rough. Nobody's buying anything, and I don't necessarily blame them because people are having trouble even affording, being able to eat and shit. But dude, all right, yeah. For anybody that's trying to make it in the music world right now or trying to get started making money, it's like now is not a good time. Like, don't quit your dreams, do your thing, but now is a terrible time to be a content creator. Unless if you're an OnlyFans creator or something. Just being real, because I bet a lot of people would pay for that right now. Anyways, much love, guys. I will see you all Saturday. Sound good? Ote? Ote. All right, guys. Much love. Party in the Discord. I'll catch you later. And yeah, see ya. Bye.